Alright guys, welcome back to Risen Sun Adventures. As you've seen, we're going to start doing mods to the 2014 Nissan Frontier. Beautiful day today. It's not too hot, but we are outside, and when you're outside in the community, you're going to have those unpleasant noises of people working in their yards. So guys, bear with me on that. What we're going to do today, we've got in the mail from Vinjet. This is the fog light for the 2014 Nissan Frontier, along with the OEM switch. When I bought the truck in 2014, it would have cost me about $1,200 more to put fog lights into the package. Guys, this is not a hard mod, as you'll see, and the price is only about $70 to $80, and that is including the OEM switch and the fog light. So guys, stay tuned as we continue on with the 2014 Frontier Nissan mods. Alright guys, we're going to open up the Vinjet automotive lamp that I ordered off of Amazon, and I'll put the link in the description in this video of where I got these items. You can see it comes well packaged. You've got all the harnesses, the switches, and everything. If you want to wire it up that way, they send you everything in the pack all ready to go. You have your switch if you want to add a switch, but I'm going a different way and putting the OEM switch inside the lights. There's your first one, pretty much sealed up. Everything looks good on it. It already comes with the light, and if you want to add LEDs, guys, in the future, you can. Like I said, it's just a plug and play. Once you get them in, and when it becomes nighttime, it's easy to go back in and adjust them from the adjust tab on, so you make sure that they're not blinding everybody as you come down the road. Alright guys, so this is the light. Let's go put them in. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to take the tire off. Alright guys, when you getting started putting this thing together and putting the lights in on this, a lot of people want to take off that top bumper section and take off all this, and there's no need for that. The 2014 already comes equipped with the harness already there. All you got to do is cut it down and you'll plug and play. So if you look right there, there's where your light harness is going to be, and if you look right there, that's where you're going to pop out the insert that will house the light. But as you can see, all you got to do is take this off. It gives you access to everything in here without having to take the bumper and everything apart. Alright guys, what I've done is I took the cover off and I zip tied it to the spring in order for me to be able to get in here to the wire and to this other side. And once again, you just pop this cover out with these little brackets, and that gives you access to the inside. And when you put these in, the biggest thing is you want to make sure that they're marked top, and you want to make sure that it's at the top. And these also have a right hand and left hand marked on them also. We've already put in the left hand. This is right hand. Right hand is for your passenger side. So you want to put this clip in on this side, because this clip's actually going to go right here, and when you push it in, it's going to clip in on the to hold this light bar in. This piece here will go on the outside of this, And then your screw will go on the inside and screw into your connector, which is right here. This connector piece will go right up here, and you push it in there really good. And then if you look right up here, and guys, you can see Nissan has already put the connectors in here for you. All you've got to do is unhook them, install your lights, and hook them up, and then you put your switch in. So we've got our connector here, which is going to fit on this bottom section here. We got our connector there. Once we get everything put in, then we'll put the screw in the top and we'll screw it in. All right, guys, what I've done, I know you've seen probably tons of videos doing this, and I found that if I took the light actually out of the housing, I was able to get my hands up in here a little bit better and able to secure it with this small screwdriver instead of having to wrestle around the rest of the, and you pretty much have to be a contortionist unless you had a ratchet or something like that to get up in there, but this takes a little bit longer. And your hands get cramped. And then once you get that secured in there pretty good, then you want to take some dielectric grease, put into your socket. And then go ahead and hook that up until you hear it click. You want to place your lights back in. Secure your one more on the top. Right there. All right. That's pretty much it, guys, putting that in. We'll put in the switch and then we'll turn them on and see what they look like. And like we did on the other side, we will cut this off. And put everything back together. Alright guys, now we just put the tire back on and put this switch in and hopefully we get power. Alright guys, we've got the 2 lights put on front, and like I said, the kit comes with an entire mounting harness. Comes with a switch that you could actually put over here if you wanted to, but the original OEM parts for Nissan, the switch is actually up here in the turn signal area. So what I had to do is I went ahead and ordered that switch along with the kit. And that switch, just like everything else in this world, is controlled and made in China. Thank you, Joe. Thanks for helping us out on that one, buddy. And as you can see, it looks just like the original switch here. The only difference is you've got an on and off switch here. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is the same. It's plug and play. We'll pop off the 2 screws there, plug it in, listen for the click, put everything back together, and then we will see if it works. Remove 3 screws. You're going to remove this one. You're going to remove this one. And then you're going to remove this one over here. Then you'll take a flathead screwdriver and you're going to pry this panel off at the top, and you just want to come in here and just work it up. Nothing big, nothing major. Come in behind it. Just pop that cover off. Alright guys, you can see as it's popped off, it gives you access to the mechanism here. And there's 2 tabs. There's one up underneath here. There's one right there. Right here. Get my big fat fingers out of the way. You got a tab there. And you have a tab that's underneath here. You pop that tab. That unit comes out just like that. You can see it looks just like the factory unit, except this one here has the switch on it for. And guys, keep this piece. Don't throw these things away. I mean, you never know if something goes wrong, and you're going to place it back in just like you took it out. You'll hear the 2 clicks, or if not, then just reach your fat fingers back in there like so, underneath. There's 1 click. And there it is. All right, switch is on. Let's turn it on and see what we got. All right guys, like I said, we've got the switch in. Now it's time to see if the lights work. So we've checked everything. We know that we're hoping. We have our parking lights.
Yep.
We have our headlights.
Yep.
And we have our fog lights. All right guys, so pretty much everything's working. And that's about all it is, guys. Putting it in, a pretty good mod. Like I said, when it started out, it was going to cost about $1,200 back in 2014 to put it onto the car, and I've done the whole project for about $78. So it's worth it. A little time consuming. Once you get in there and get everything taken care of, it's an easy project. Guys, make sure to give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to share this. If it's helpful, give me some comments how I can improve, and we'll see you on the next mod.